Peace, family. So great news. It's being reported that ex-No Limit rapper Mac Phipps has been paroled from his manslaughter conviction and is very thankful for his opportunity. So Mac, we definitely want to say has long maintained his innocence, and we think he should have been pardoned a long time ago. But nonetheless, it's great news to hear that he's free. He's been hailed for his good conduct while being incarcerated. He's seeked out vocational training, participated in mentoring for young inmates. It's been reported all over media and stuff on Mac's release. So it says, this is a report from NOLA.com. It says after spending half of his life behind bars in connection with the fatal nightclub shooting in Slidell, former No Limit rapper McKinley Phipps received parole on Tuesday, with state officials praising him for mentoring young inmates and pursuing vocational training during his time in prison. So it says Phipps' exact release date had not been set at the conclusion of his 10-minute hearing before the Louisiana Board of Pardons and Committee. Nonetheless, the board's unanimous decision to grant him parole brings him closer to ever being freed, with conditions from a sentence that originally wasn't supposed to lapse until 2030. So it's definitely, an early release. So Mac has said, he wants to say he's thankful for this opportunity. He said during his hearing, which was streamed online, he wants to say he's sorry for the family of the victim and to anyone who's been affected by it. So, just to go over the case a bit more, a St. Tamary Parish jury in 2001 found Mac Phipps guilty of manslaughter following the killing of a 19-year-old Baron Victor Jr. the previous year at a packed club, Mercedes in Slidell, Louisiana. So Victor was shot in a scuffle what broke out during the performance at the club by Phipps, but that's been always refuted by Mac and others that was there. At the time, it was a 22-year-old artist, had a new record deal with No Limit and was, doing quite a lot of big things. They gave him a 30-year sentence that isn't set to expire until February 2030. But him and his supporters have always maintained that he was wrongfully convicted. His case got national attention in 2015 after 5 witnesses told the Huffington Post that authorities had coerced them into saying that he was the shooter when Victor was shot and killed. So at least twice since 2016, he's applied for clemency, which allows a governor or president to pardon a person or commute their sentence. The first request failed, but in April, after he had a recommendation from the Pardons Board that he should get immediate parole eligibility, Louisiana Governor John Bel Edwards granted clemency to Mac Phipps. So they say that action set the stage for Tuesday's parole board hearing, where there was a 3-member panel that went over the most detailed account of his life behind bars. The board members, they say, were Bonnie Jackson, Alvin Rackey, and John Wise, and they said that Phipps had not incurred a single disciplinary infraction behind bars in the last 18 years, and if he kept that up, he would be eligible for August 2024 good time release anyway. The board said that Phipps had participated in programs that allowed him to mentor young inmates. He also sought out vocational education while incarcerated, landed him a work release job at a shipyard in Lafourche Parish, as well as certification in air conditioning and heating. So it says Mac has said, I just tried to do what I was told and tried my best to be obedient in so many words when he was asked to describe his approach to life behind bars. So the 3 board members voted in favor of granting him parole for his freedom to be conditional at first. They ordered that he has a 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew, avoid establishments that serve alcohol, and perform 6 hours of community service a month with at-risk youth. So, they say there's a lot of people that need Mac's guidance. You can tell them his story, lead them in the right direction. He's also got to meet with his parole officer weekly during the first 3 months after his release, is what Rache said. And, Mac's mother, Sheila Phipps, his wife, Angelique, spoke at Tuesday's hearing and have pledged to help Mac comply with his parole conditions. So no one spoke in opposition of parole, so it was all, positive. Mac said his post-release plans included helping his mother run her art studio gallery once he's released, and he also had an offer to work as a painter at a construction business owned by a friend. And he continued, he wants to reconnect with his family, his wife, and his son. So we'll keep everybody posted on this. There's a lot of reports saying Mac has been released, but I don't think he's actually been released as of yet. So, but he has been granted a parole.
Peace, family. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check us out on boutthonline.com. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for exclusive playlists and social media for all different types of segments and content.